everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. It is that time of year again, my friends. This is what we call in Scentsy a transition month. That means we are getting ready to transition from the spring and summer catalogs and scents and products and warmers, and we are getting ready for the brand new fall and winter 2020-2021 lineup. I know that feels so weird to even say because it's July and it's about 7 million degrees outside. But before you know it, we're gonna be bundling up, but it just, even though it feels a little bit strange right now, I personally love the fall and winter fragrances. That's my jam. That's where that's most of the scents that I love the most are generally in the fall and winter months. But to be able to get ready for those products, for those new scents, for those new warmers, we have to make room. That means we have to say goodbye to a lot of our spring and summer favorites. So this, I always like to give you a little disclaimer. While a lot of these do come back, not all of them do. So this, just because they were available this spring and summer season, that doesn't mean next spring and summer they're going to be guaranteed to come back. If you have been with me for any amount of time, you have probably heard my heartbreak story several times, but scents that I was always used to seeing come back time and time and time again. I wouldn't, and back in the day, we didn't have Scentsy Club. Scentsy Club wasn't a thing. So if there was a scent that you really loved, even if it was seasonal, you had to stock up on it, right? You had to buy just an insane amount of those bars if you really loved it and you didn't ever want to be without it. So, but I wasn't in my hoarding tendencies back then. And I just would expect to see these fragrances come back year after year. And my heartbreak story goes back to Huckleberry Sage, which is no longer a scent that is available, but it always came back every fall and winter season. And I will always remember flipping through that catalog, that fall and winter catalog, flipping through, and it wasn't there. I was just like, there must be a mistake, there must be a typo, because Huckleberry Sage, that's my jam, and it has come back every single season since I have been involved in Scentsy, both as a customer as well as a consultant. So I need to talk to somebody. I was so upset. So I learned from that moment that no scent is safe, no scent is guaranteed to come back. There are some of these that are pretty traditional to retire during the fall and winter months because they are so summery. And then there are some of these that you'll see me looking, and I have a story here. There are some of these that are maybe a little bit of a surprise to some of us to see retire, and some of them will come back and some of them won't. So yeah, none of these scents that I'm going to name off today are safe or guaranteed to come back. Like I said, a lot of these do come back year after year, but we don't know if they will be back next year for sure. So while I was pulling, here's my initial thoughts were that I would go through my little tester bag here and I would pull all of the scents that are retiring, and I would do a little sniff session with you. And when I was looking on the list, it looks like a lot of scents that are retiring, but I figure, it can't be more than 30, right? So I'll do a little sniff session. So I'm pulling. There's 50 scents that are retiring, you guys. 50. There are 50 scents that are retiring at the end of this month. And with that being said, my next little disclaimer is that because of product supply demand issues, everything at this point that is planning to be discontinued is on a status of while supplies last. So it's none of the scents that I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to do a whole separate video talking about other products, warmers, and things that are going to be retiring. Today is just dedicated to scents, but everything that is not going to be around for the fall and winter season is only going to be available while supplies last for this month. So nothing is guaranteed to last the whole month. So I just want to put that out there before I actually forget. So anyways, I was pulling and I was like, there's no way. I cannot sit here and, I can sniff through all 86 scents, because right now, what is in the current catalog, spring and summer 2020, and that's not including the limited time fragrances from different collections that have dropped. Just what's in this catalog right now is 86 fragrances. 50 of those 86 fragrances we are getting ready to say goodbye to. So I'm going to name off all of the scents that are going to be retiring. And then I decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to just sniff through and explain and give you my thoughts on the scents that are going to be making their way into my club. So I have, what is this, 7? I have 7 must-haves in my club, and then I have a few, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 that are in my maybe list. So I did leave the others over here just in case I think of something and I want to grab it and sniff it. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started because I'm already jabbering and it's been 5 minutes. So, okay. I'm gonna name off the list now and then I'll talk about my must-haves and my maybes. So these are for Scentsy bars, room sprays, and circles. That's not including other products. So as of this particular video, these bars, room sprays, and scent circles in the following fragrances are no longer going to be available starting August 1st, or if they sell out during the month of July 2020. Get a pad and paper, friends. Click pause, grab a pad and a paper and a pen and see what's going to make your list. I can't wait to see some of these. I'm like, okay. Aloha Citrus, Apricot Vanilla, Atlantic Air, Be My Honey, Bonfire Beach, Camu Camu, Caramel Sugar Cone, Chili Mango, Churro Churro, heartbreak. You guys know that's making my club. Cinnamon Vanilla. So like there's some of these scents like Cinnamon Vanilla that have been around forever. I mean, I think Cinnamon Vanilla has been around since I was a customer, not even a consultant. And it was one of those scents that's been around both spring and summer, fall and winter, just all year long, no matter what. So that one, like it's scents like that make me think, is this retiring and not coming back? That one's not, it's that one in particular for me, I wanted to love it. It doesn't throw for me whatsoever. So, but I'm just referring to scents like that, like ones that are tried and true and tend to come or stay around all year that retire that I'm like, is it time? Is it your time? Cocoa Lime. Oh, so sad. It makes sense because that's a totally summery scent, but still. Do We or Don't We? Farmer's Market, Fiddle Leaf Fig, which I feel like Fiddle Leaf Fig is like the perfect fall winter scent. So I don't know, we'll see what happens with that. French Lavender, and this is where I'm like, what? Okay, it'll be story time here in just a second. French Lavender, Go Go Mango, Grapefruit and Grenadine, Havana Cabana, Here Comes the Sunflowers, Hibiscus Pineapple, Iridescent Pearl, Johnny Appleseed. Totally sticking my foot in my mouth for this one because during my last live last week, someone had asked, what do you think about Johnny Appleseed? Do you think that one's going to retire? And I was like, no, it's not going to retire. It's an apple scent. How can you retire an apple scent? Like a really good, authentic apple scent for the fall and winter season. I was like, there's no way. Stick foot in mouth because Johnny Appleseed is retiring in the bars, room sprays, and scent circles. Lavender Cotton. Tear. Lemon Sorbet, Lilacs and Violets, Lush Gardenia. Once again, like Lilacs and Violets, Lush Gardenia, those tend to be scents that come around every spring and summer season and it makes sense. But if those are like your tried and true favorite spring and summer scents, make sure you either stock up or add them to your club because even though they come around every single spring and summer season, they may not come back next year. Like that's how traditional Huckleberry Sage was. Like it was a staple during the fall and winter months, like Eskimo Kiss and things like those are like tried and true seasonal staples. And then when it doesn't come back, you're like, wait, what? Nobody told me. No, you're wrong. Your friend Lisa told you. I'm telling you now, friends. So next one is Mahalo Coconut, Make Waves, Mineral Oasis, Mocha Doodle. That's another one that's been around forever and a day. Mojito Mambo, Now and Zen, Paradise Punch, Peach Nectar, Pina Colada Cha-Cha, Pineapple Pucker. Get ready, folks. Pink Cotton. Oh my gosh, Pink Cotton. Oh, Prickly Pear and Agave. my heart's breaking just a little bit on this one, but it's okay because we have Scentsy Club, and it's Rainbow Sherbet. You guys know that's like, between that and Cocoa Lime, oh man. Rainbows and Butterflies, Satin Sheets, Skinny Dippin', another like, Southern Sweet Tea, Strawberry Champagne Truffle, Strawberry Taffy, Sugared Strawberry, Summer Holiday, Toasted Marshmallow, Tropic Tango, Waves and Wonders. Now, do you see why I didn't do a full sniff session with you guys? We would be here for like 2 hours having a sniff session. Not that I'm opposed to that, but you guys have better things to do with your day. So, so those are all of the scents that are going to be retiring. Now, not all of those are making my must-haves list. Some of those I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. If it comes back next season, great. If it doesn't, there's gonna be other scents. Like there just are. So let me tell you what my 7 must-haves out of the retiring list is going to be. And I'm sure some of these, actually all of these may not be a surprise. None of these should really be a surprise, I don't think. Can you guys guess? Pause the video and take a guess for 7 of the fragrances that are going to make my list. Of course, Rainbow Sherbet. This one, it has to make my list because this rocked my world for the spring and summer. I'm not usually, I mean, I enjoy spring and summer fragrances, but really, this has been an amazing spring and summer catalog. So many of the scents I'm like, oh man, especially the new releases. And this one's one of those. It totally rocked my world. It's amazing. It smells so sweet and fruity. While you can see, like when you first smell it, you can see how, okay, we're going in the direction of it could be a little bit cloying, could be a little bit too sweet. And then pow, you get this zing of lime that just balances out the sweetness with the tart and the acid, and it's just so good. And it's crazy strong, and I love this. And I know I would be heartbroken if this doesn't come back next season. I would imagine, and as consultants, we don't know. They don't tell us what scents are going to retire and never come back, and what scents will come back. They don't tell us. So we find out along with you guys. Rainbow Sherbet, I would imagine, will probably come back next spring and summer season, but I'm not going to take any chances. I have learned to expect the unexpected with Scentsy with my first lesson learned. So Rainbow Sherbet has to make my club. And the nice thing about this is that since we know what scents are retiring, consultants also know what scents are coming back for the fall and winter season. So some of those scents that are in my club, I can now kick out of my club because I know they're coming back in August, and so I can replace them with some of my spring and summer favorites. So, and keep posted for like all the new information. Probably in about another week or 2 weeks, I want to focus on the things that are discontinuing and bring this information to you first before these things sell out. So that's why I've got a sequence of events here. So Rainbow Sherbet, that's has to make my club. Next one that has to make my club, of course, is Cocoa Lime. I just got done telling you guys that this one rocked my socks as well. This is such an amazing lime scent, and this makes me just feel some kind of way. I love it because it is a really true, authentic lime scent with a sweetness of a coconut, but this actually triggers like an emotional memory for me. And this one, it takes me back to my grandparents' house. My mom's dad had lime trees all throughout their yard. And so that's how authentic this lime scent smells, is that this is the first Scentsy scent that I've ever smelled that triggered that kind of a memory, because that's how authentic this lime scent smells. It totally takes me back to my grandpa Jim's house. I love it. But yeah, so this one has to make my club because it's so good. But even more so with the lime, there is just a touch of sweetness from the coconut. It's fantastic. Club worthy for sure. Okay, now the next one, Pink Cotton, has to make my list because, oh my gosh, they are just like, nope, we're done with the clean laundry scents. We're getting them out. This is a very unique clean laundry type scent though, because it's sweet berries meets clean laundry. It's so nice. It's different. This one was one that was kind of a black horse for me where it kind of snuck up on me. I liked it when I smelled it on cold and it was fine. And I thought, okay, it's nice. Not really in my wheelhouse. And then a friend of mine warmed it and I was just like, wait, what? That's what? What is that? Because that smells amazing. Sign me up. So it's amazing and I don't ever want to be without this. So now with that being said, pink cotton in, I believe in the laundry products that is staying around. I will verify that. We just got a chance to see the new catalog and I believe this is staying around. So, but I will for sure verify that in the next video when we talk about the other items that are discontinuing. So pink cotton, this is just in bars, room sprays, and circles that it's discontinuing, but I really love it in the bars. So it's gonna go in my club. The next one is rainbows and butterflies. This one has to make my club because I specifically remember when this first launched this season, I was so surprised that this even came back because this was a scent of the month years ago and it wasn't ever voted back for a bring back my bar. This was just like a one and done kind of thing, scent of the month, and then it retired. And then we went on a couple years and then it came back for this catalog and I was just like, oh my gosh, I remember loving this one so much. This is a strawberry and pineapple scent. It's really nice, really fruity, really fun, totally perfect for the summertime. So I love this. So I really want this to go in my club. Next one is sugared strawberry. This one was another scent of the month that won my heart. And I was really happy to see that it came back for the catalog season. So I love this one. If this one doesn't come back, I would be really heartbroken. This is a very authentic sugared strawberry scent. It's not like fresh strawberries. It is that like sweet sugared strawberry, but it is a pretty authentic strawberry scent. And I feel like that's so hard to find. So that's why that one has to make my club. So sugared strawberry. And I am still going to do my like club edit with you guys. We'll all grab a box of tissues together and go through and make some cuts, but I'm also going to be doing some replacements as well. So next one that has to make my club is toasted marshmallow. I am actually surprised that this one is being retired because I actually thought this would be perfect for like the fall season especially. But this is a sweet marshmallow scent, ooey gooey, but you also have this like smoky woody kind of scent to it as well. It's really nice. And I love that. And I can totally see myself honestly warming it probably more so in the fall time than spring and summer personally, but I do love this. So that one's making my club. Next one that's a must-have, the last one that is a must-have is Pina Colada Cha-Cha. Now I would assume that this one is probably going to come back next spring and summer season, but once again, I'm not making any assumptions. I'm not taking any chances. I've learned not to trust Scentsy. I love Scentsy, but I have learned not to trust them with my heart because I have been broken too many times. I know that's a little bit dramatic. I take my home fragrance very seriously. Pina Colada Cha-Cha smells just like that. It smells like a pina colada. You have coconut, you have pineapple. There's no boozy note. It's just totally pineapples and coconuts. And it's so nice. I love it. And it's crazy strong too. So I love that as well. So Pina Colada Cha-Cha is making its way into the Rowberry Club. Okay, now let's talk about 3, 4, 5 fragrances that I'm on the fence about. Okay, and I will explain why. Wait, hold on. Where's Skinny Dippin'? Skinny Dippin' was supposed to... Skinny Dippin' is probably a maybe. Did I even put it in this? See, this is why I do this. Skinny Dippin', while it's not here, it must still be in this situation here. Skinny Dippin', that's gonna be a probably maybe. These are my maybes, but Skinny Dippin's a probably maybe. And here's the reason why. Skinny Dippin' I can't live without. However, through Scentsy Club, you can get the Skinny Dippin' brick. So I feel like as long as they don't take away the Skinny Dippin' brick, I'll be okay. But if they take it away, then I'll be heartbroken all over again. Skinny Dippin's making my club. There we go. Okay. So with that being said, so Camu Camu is a maybe. And the reason why it's a maybe is because Skinny Dippin' is my must-have. And I feel like Skinny Dippin' and Camu Camu are very similar in the fact that they smell like just very sweet, tropical, fruity fragrances. So I feel like it's a maybe. This is probably maybe too. The struggle is real, you guys. It's so real. It's so good. It's so good. It's tropical, it's fruity. And if you know what a camu fruit smells like, apparently it smells like that. I don't know what that smells like. So that's a maybe. My next maybe is Johnny Appleseed. Why? Because I love this scent, and I was really thinking this would be around for the fall and winter season because I love this apple scent, because most apple scents have that spice note. I haven't even stuck my sniffer in this, and I'm smelling it. It smells so good. It's wafting into my face. This is such a good, authentic apple scent without any extras. Like, it's almost as if its name was simply apple. Like, it just smells like apple without any extras. No spice, no cinnamon, no nothing else to it. It's just apples. And I really like that, because a lot of times with apple scents, they kind of get a little bit carried away with the spice notes with it. Well, it's fine on some days, and some days I do feel like it. I prefer just the straight up apple scents. So this may make my club. This is the one I'm kind of on the fence about. So if you have thoughts on my maybes, it probably wouldn't take much to sway me one way or the other. Give me your thoughts. So the next one that is probably maybe is Here Comes the Sunflowers. And this one was another late kind of discovery for me, because I like it. I do wish it was a little bit stronger though. I will say that, but it is a sweet floral. You know, I think I'm not going to. You know why? Because I believe I put it in there. I have to double check. Beach Daisy. Beach Daisy's in my club. So I think if I've got Beach Daisy, I don't really need this because they're kind of similar. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do this. Good talk. Thanks, guys. But if you missed out on Beach Daisy, it's still available this month while supplies last. Bring Back My Bar, if you didn't know, was available during the month of June. And because of the delays in shipping and things, they have extended it into July, but only while supplies last. So if you haven't checked it out yet, Beach Daisy is amazing. Or you can always try Here Comes the Sunflowers as well, which is very similar. So I think I'm gonna pass on that for club. Now, these two fragrances, I was not into, well, one of them, I think I'm going to. The other one is a maybe. Lavender Cotton. So, and this isn't normally I love this for the laundry, and I do love warming this in like the laundry room and bathroom and stuff and bedroom. This is just, it's clean laundry meets lavender without the like lavender herbal kind of note. It's just sweet, florally lavender meets laundry. It's so nice, and I actually love it in the laundry products as well, and I believe this is staying around in the laundry line. This is just for the bars, room sprays, and scent circles. So Lavender Cotton may possibly make my club. We'll see. The last but not least, the scent that may make my club, only maybe, is because I have something in the works for a bars to jars situation. If you are newer to my channel, hello and welcome. On Wednesdays, I like to do a little series called Bars to Jars, where I compare popular candles to different scentsy fragrances, whether they be one bar or a mixture. And so this one is actually going to be in one of my upcoming Bars to Jars videos. I'm just waiting on the candle. So French Lavender, which is a shocker because this is another one that has been around forever. This has been around since I've been a customer. So this has been around forever. What I will say on its own is that it's very, very light. This is a very authentic, kind of herbal, earthy, pretty tried and true French lavender scent. It's just very light. It's very, very light. In fact, I've got a friend who has this, and while it's not necessarily recommended, but what she does, and I've actually known a couple people to do this, is they'll actually add some essential oils to to the wax once it's in the warmer to kind of make it a little bit stronger. So it's very, very light, but if maybe you're sensitive to really strong scents and you prefer your scents to be a little bit lighter and you love lavender scents, give this one a try. This one is going to be a mixture for a bars to jars scenario, so wait and see. So I'm actually gonna wait and see how that turns out before I make the decision if this is going to make my club. I have a feeling like I may not, but the thing is that if I don't put one of the lavender scents in my club and I wind up falling in love with this mixture, then there's going to be no lavender scents available anymore. So that's the pickle I am currently in. So we'll see. The struggle is real, friends. So those are all of the scents that we are getting ready to say goodbye to. Those are all the scents that are currently available in bars, in room sprays, and in scent circles while supplies last this month. If they do wind up staying available for the whole month, they will all be being locked up in the Scentsy vault starting August 1st. So let me know your thoughts. What is going to make your list of either stockpiling or what are you adding to your club? I would love to know. And let me know your thoughts on my maybes. What should I do, friends? I need some help. Sway me one way or the other. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for watching this long video. The next video, we will be talking about what products, just products in general, warmers, body products, all the things that we are getting ready to say goodbye to this month. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.